What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning back in with me. Let's get straight into it. There's been a lot of rumors and speculations going on in our society, in the news. I'm pretty sure y'all probably been keeping up with it. I've been hearing rumblings of a civil war in the United States of America. Another one. Don't y'all find that sad? After all we have accomplished as a country, seems like we're trying to go backwards. Do I believe a civil war can happen in this country? Was that a rhetorical question? You do realize you talked to a man that wrote a book called The Last Society. But let me fill you in on some things. Do I think a civil unrest and a civil war and people turn domestic terrorists rising up against the government and taking over, do I think that's possible? I think the possibility is very slim. Let me tell you why. Let me start with part one. I served 9 years in the U.S. Army, as you know. A lot of y'all did not serve in the military. You don't know the capabilities of the United States of America. I do. From what they call regular Army all the way up to special operations. The capabilities of the United States of America right now, I've been out over 20 years. But right now, it's terrifying. I don't care what I care about anybody's views or how they feel or whatnot. I would not want to see a civil war in this country because it's one thing that every service member does when they join the United States military. They swear oath of allegiance to this country. They will defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Do you watch the news? Do you see how we handle our enemies? If you don't, you've been on the rock. It wouldn't be boots on the ground. That's the last thing you want to see as well. You don't want to see special forces in the ground. That would be a tragedy. That would be so one-sided. That's a whole different level. That's a whole different energy. If you think I'm playing, go watch the History Channel on YouTube and just look up a show that they have featured called Warfighters. And it shows you actual reenactments of and actual footage of special operators in the field working. Talking about Navy SEALs, Delta Force, Army Rangers, Marine Recon, Air Force PJs, Green Berets. You don't want to see any of that. You don't want to deal with regular Army or the regular military, yet alone our special forces capabilities. That shit is not for us. It would be a massacre. But before you even see boots on the ground, you got another big problem. It's those things in the air, those drones. Do you know the payloads those drones carry on them? Let me tell you about one bomb that those drones carry. First of all, you're not going to hear them. You're not going to see them. You're not going to be able to identify them. They're going to be flying tens of thousands of miles in the air. It's going to drop a silent bomb on you. They have thermal incendiary bombs that can take out a whole grid square. A grid square is a 1 mile radius on a map, on a military map. It can take out one grid square. That's just one. You got some that can take out 10 grid squares. You got some to take out 100 grid squares, 100-mile radius, one bomb. But that thermal incendiary arsenal they have on there, when it drops, it destroys everything of flesh. I'm talking about it will burn people up like the bones, blood, hair, teeth, everything's gone in midair. Psst. Like magic. You want to see real alchemy? Look at the U.S. military. So that means if you had a group of insurgents in the United States, they can just drop a payload on them and make all of them disappear. I was watching this one episode of History Channel of Warfighters. Navy SEAL guy, he's like, now you see them, now you don't. It's enemy combatants. They was probably maybe 500 meters. You know, they exchanging gunfire. But when they called that bomb strike in and dropped it on those guys 500 meters away, all you heard was boom. It looked up, they was gone. Disappeared midair. Like some shit you see on Star Wars. Yeah, we had that kind of capability.